Good morning, Aries. I'm going to pull some cards for you. So let's take a deep breath. Sending you lots of love and blessings. I'm getting to use not just white, but some green light and healing for you. All right, so let's, God, Mother, Father, Christus, Sophia, please arm us all with your love. Let's clear all negative energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all is concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. And yeah, today is the 15th. I'm going to try to get the rest of them done today. It is the 15th. This reading is for the second half of October. You have the Gilded Tarot here, and then the Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers, as I've been doing recently. And the energy deck for clarifiers, unless for some reason I am guided to use something else. So I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to continue to do so. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all is concerned, what do we need to know? What do we need to learn about Aries? And I'm definitely feeling stressed here in my stomach. Not my heart, but my stomach. And not even so much my solar plexus. It's lower than that. So what's in your gut that's bothering you? So Aries, Aries, Aries. What's going on? Aries. Okay, Aries. One more. Let's see what wanted to come out for you to see. Two of Pentacles. Whoops, wrong way. All right, for Aries, 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 Aries. Okay, Aries, for the second half of October 2020, Aries. Aries, 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 second half of October 2020. Alrighty, so our first card for Aries is the Eight of Swords reverse, which for me is great because that means you're releasing yourself from the prison. So no worries about that. The challenge for you is the Hermit, which is perhaps isolating. And perhaps Aries doesn't like to isolate because Aries is Aries. And the foundation is Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, someone might feel stuck. That could be an earth sign there. We have Virgo over here, but this one's reversed, this one's not. So it could be a Virgo, but it could also be Taurus or Capricorn person, or someone who's just stuck, ungrounded. It can be a stubborn bull Taurus energy. It can be someone who's disabled. It can be someone who refuses to work or move. They refuse to get up. You know, it can be your kids refusing to get up in the morning. The recent past is the Page of Cups reversed. This can be rejection, vulnerability, shyness, or it can be a spoiled brat. Two sides of the same coin there. And then what do we have crowning you is the Death card reversed. And I'm losing my voice a little bit again. So this is like this is a resisting completion, right? So when the Death card comes in, that's a very strong ending, right, of a cycle. It's a death. And this is resisting that change, resisting that end, resisting the transition or transformation. It also can be after a death. So you may be mourning after a death, which then blocks you from changing and going on with your life. It can be before a death or a near-death experience. It can be also, you know, that never-ending story. It's taking forever to end. So that's coming up for you here in your present moment. That also could be a Scorpio who's reversed. So coming up for you is the Two of Wands, choosing a path. I always get slaloming with this card too. And we have the wishbone here. Do you need to make a wish before making choices? Are you vacillating? Are you having trouble seeing the difference between the two choices? This one has a big mountain to climb and a lot of darkness, dark birds up here. This side has clear skies and only a small mountain to climb. So do you want to make things harder for yourself? Or do you want to make things easy? All right, you see yourself as the Queen of Wands. This is perfect for Aries. Beautiful, magnanimous, charming, popular, beautiful. energetic, creative. What's around you or how you're seen is the Seven of Swords reversed. Perhaps coming clean about something you did, or somebody else is coming clean to you. Getting clean, it's coming clean, getting clean, cleaning up the act. So maybe you're finally going to get yourself together, you know, go on a new diet or workout regimen. Or this is cleaning up your space as well, you know, maybe getting rid of all the crap from your house, or just cleaning. The block for you is the Knight of Cups reversed, which is maybe jealousy, maybe you have jealousy issues. This could be someone who just is moody. Maybe you have issues with water signs because they're moody all the time. Or maybe this is someone who's insincere, a user, who charms the heck out of people to get them to do what they want, but they really don't give a crap about them. Okay? And this is a block for you. So why is that a block for you? And what do we end up with? We end up with the Queen of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. Someone loving, nurturing, and kind. Right? Very focused on the heart space. And this is somebody who looks like they're longing for someone in love. But it actually can just be a fire sign and a water sign. So fire is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and water signs are Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancers. So we already have Scorpio out on the table. And you, Aries, and Virgo. Scorpio, Virgo, and Aries are out there. So the connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Two of Swords reversed. So this is new information coming in, clarity. But remember, when new information comes in, it can knock you off balance. And that's why people stay here. They don't want to know because they know it's going to knock them off balance. So this is the energy here. So what's left hanging in limbo for you? The Magician. And he's not a very friendly guy, but he's very talented. He's got all the tools. He's got some long gray hair there. And can you trust this person? Or is this you? And that could be Gemini or Virgo person as well. But they don't look very trustworthy. So you're going to get another card, and it's probably going to be more than one. I usually pull more than one. Just to give you an idea of what's coming up next. And then the Page of Pentacles reversed on the bottom. We're going to give you a little backstory on where we're coming from. And then we're going to get right into the read. Okay, I'm still stressed. It's definitely going up and down from my heart to my stomach. So what's going on, Aries? So we start off in surrender. This is giving up, okay? Which is good. This is, you know, when this is upright, you're on your last leg. Why do you want to stay in that state? Defending your wounds. And this is finally giving up or surrendering, which this is very good. But there's definitely a feeling of rejection here. Maybe you didn't want to give up because someone rejected you and you didn't want to give up on them. So this is the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Emperor, and then the Page of Pentacles reversed. So there's this big igniting a new passion perhaps, or having a big passion and fighting for that passion, right? It's like, but maybe it's an illusion or a pie in the sky, or maybe you're just willing to fight for your dreams. This could be heaven in your eyes. This can be having lots of options. But this has to do with home and stability. And the Emperor and his reputation, right? And then having the Page of Pentacles who needs help. This can be someone could be a child who needs help with their homework, just needs help in general. It could be a kid who wants money, or even an adult who's behaving this way. Money, opportunity, maybe they need help getting a job. Or this can be someone who never learns their lesson. Maybe they're a bad student because they have a learning disability. Or just they have no disabilities, but they choose to stay there because they manipulate people to get to do things for them. So that becomes the opportunist. So even though all this is really positive, except for the Five of Swords, so there's no love in that. It's like fighting for all this love, but it's not using love to get love. And that's where the problem is. Someone might be fighting for a home as well, and all the stuff in the home, and perhaps money for the kids. Someone's very impassioned to do this. And what was below that? Oh, that was right, so there's a surrender here. So it looks like someone surrendered to you. Maybe they surrendered the emperor. You may be fighting with the emperor, perhaps in a divorce over a house, or maybe you're in competition to buy a house. And so the Queen of Wands and the Emperor are, haggling over a house, or you're trying to beat out the competition. There's something about the home and stability that's good, and it looks like, the Emperor and the Queen of Wands are both upright. The only one who's upset is the Page of Pentacles there. So let's see what's going on with that. We have two pages reversed. We have the Page of Pentacles reversed and the Page of Cups reversed. That could be kids who are unhappy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, which could be another child as well. They could be two children from the same family, and then this could be a friend who's along, or it could be a cousin. So it could be in school or another situation where you deal with kids a lot. And there's another knight here. We have two knights and two pages. So it definitely could be someone who works in the field of children, or just has, multiple kids at home, or you're with another family if you only have one or two kids. So why are these children or these unhappy messages here with the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in the recent past? Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. All right, this looks like a family ending or an unhappy family with the world turned upside down. So there's no closure here. So if this was upright, you'd have this happy family, completion of a cycle, perhaps traveling around the world. And this is all not that. Unhappy family, you can't move, you feel stuck. This could be dealing with someone you think is in another world, someone who's dealing with an awakening or the 5D. And again, this is just unhappiness, really, where the whole family's unhappy, or the ending to an emotional cycle of unhappiness. Okay. And then we have the Pisces card there with the World, for me anyway. Just to show you what's coming up after the World, because they're very general energies, we have the Devil reversed and then the Knight of Cups. And this is after someone detoxing. Someone might have gone through rehab or something so that they could clean up their act and offer love to someone, which I'm going to leave this out because that's beautiful. And that could be the Emperor, or that could be the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles could just be the fact that the Emperor needs help, and they're afraid to ask for it because they're the Emperor. They don't ask for help, right? It's a very macho thing. All right, so Page of Cups. Why is that in the recent past? The Page of Cups. So there was truth that was presented to the Page of Cups, and now the Page of Cups is upside down. So what did I say about the Two of Swords, right? Sometimes you're afraid, you don't want that. You close your eyes because you don't want to be knocked upside down. Well, the Page of Cups just got knocked upside down by the truth. In the recent past, the truth was presented to the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups was still offering love, and now the Page of Cups is reversed, feeling rejected, perhaps by the Page of Pentacles over here. And now they're upset. Okay? So whoever presented the truth to the Page of Cups really hurt their feelings. All right, so why do we have the Knight of Pentacles reversed in the foundation for Aries? Why is the Knight of Pentacles reversed? So we have the Chariot and the Seven of Swords. This is someone who's just willing to bowl over people to get their way, because this the liar, cheater, thief card, taking a risk. They're very willing to take the risk. This is also it's like the Chariot going forward so fast that it's just pulling in the wrong type of energy. This also could be a hit and run, because that was coming up yesterday. This is someone not looking where they're going and a car coming. So someone might have gotten hit. Somebody was looking back, thinking about starting over, maybe turning a new leaf. Maybe they were stealing something or just running away and weren't looking where they were going and got either hit by a car or just steamrolled, or, metaphorically feeling like they got bowled over. And this is the Knight of Pentacles reversed. So that's someone who may have, been hurt. But the Knight of Pentacles is more about disability. So someone might have gotten hit and then disabled in their ability to work or move. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles side by side, so they could definitely be siblings Or it could be a young couple as well. But, and if they're not disabled, you know, they're just being stubborn, perhaps on strike, refusing to move or work. Or it can just be someone who doesn't want to work. Maybe they don't have to work and they're being still. But there's definitely something about an injury here and this person not being able to work or something along those lines. The central energy is that release from prison energy. So why is that there as the main energy of the read? Why is the Eight of Swords reversed for Aries in the middle of the read, at the heart of the matter? All right, someone went to war and to release somebody else. Somebody went to war for, perhaps this is negative self-talk, perhaps for themselves, or perhaps for another child, someone with a friend who's willing to stick up for them, a bodyguard, a defense team to stand up for someone who got hurt. Someone to get someone out of jail. Maybe someone went to jail for doing something wrong. Again, maybe it was a hit and run. Maybe it could be someone who was drunk driving or was in the wrong and hurt somebody in an accident. And it could be a lawyer defending them to get them out of jail. So it could just be either defending yourself and negative self-talk to get yourself out of a mental prison, or literally someone getting a child out of physical prison. Now we have the Page of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles, we have the Page of Swords, all reversed here. The only ones missing is the Page of Wands. And then we again have the two Knights, the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles here. So the challenge is the Hermit. Why? And that could be sound advice. Okay, the Hermit's feeling brokenhearted or separated, or dealing with heart problems, overworking, not working, whatever they're doing isn't working because they're heartbroken or in separation, or dealing with heart issues. So again, it could be physical issues with the heart. So, and this is destined. It could be Libra energy as well. So it could be a Virgo Libra person, or the Virgo could be dealing with a Libra person and brokenhearted over it, or maybe and maybe it's not a physical heart injury, but an emotional heart injury. It's not, your heart's not working properly. But this also can be an old person, literally, whose heart's not working properly, but it's destined. Destined to be schooled. Maybe they haven't been taking care of themselves, not eating properly or drinking or some kind of vice that's bad for their health, and they've known it their whole life and they continue to do it. So crowning here is the Death card reversed. Why? For Aries. The Fool reversed and the Two of Pentacles reversed. And I feel you nervous too. You're nervous, you're anxious, this is the Fool. This is foolish behavior, or being embarrassed, falling on your face from grace, lacking faith about something. But this is two cards of falling. Someone might have fallen to their death. Maybe there's a wrongful death suit that someone got pushed and fell to their death. And actually an unnatural death was coming up this week in another read. So this could be an unnatural death, that someone got pushed off of a cliff, or maybe, metaphorically again, feeling like you got pushed off a cliff. Someone got pushed to their death, or maybe someone hurt themselves. But this could be a death too of an old person who's finally released from the prison they were in. This could be someone taking the fall for someone else as well. And we have the Queen of Swords reversed and the Queen of Wands reversed. That's not a pretty combination. Maybe they both took the fall, or they're both involved. All right, because this is someone who needs to break patterns or drop the facade. Someone might have humiliated themselves or dropped the ball. This could be after-death situation or a near-death situation. It can be resisting allowing the changes to happen, and so you cause your own demise, like you fell because you refused to heed the call. Maybe you got lots of signals before this happened, but this could be involving children, because there's a lot of kid energy out here on the table. Maybe kids just doing something stupid, right? And something else was coming up earlier this year about, when COVID first came out, like kids pushing their way, like an old lady at the grocery store out of the way to get the last thing. And I'm getting this, that this is just the energy of this child perhaps, and it could be that same child who has issues because maybe they were spoiled and they just, or maybe it's a personality disorder where they just, don't care what anyone else thinks. They just push people out of the way to get what they want. And that might have literally caused someone to get hurt or a death. And maybe they were just a child and they didn't know any better, or maybe they did. So there's a lot of weird energy here. We have the two. You're good though. It doesn't look like it's affecting you. You have the Two of Wands here. Why is the Two of Wands there for Aries? So there's some kind of dysfunction or financial loss. This can be abuse of wealth as well, right? Again, if it's a child of a rich family who's been spoiled and caused this, and it's like one of those TV shows where, the rich kid shows where they do really evil things because they think they're above the law. But there's insecurity here, manipulation. This could be major manipulation because of the wealth of a family or business or community. And the need to choose a new path, or you are choosing a new path as Aries. Maybe you were connected to this and you didn't know, and you no longer want to associate yourself with that. So you're choosing a new path. Queen of Wands, why are you the Queen of Wands? So here you're dumping your responsibilities. You're perhaps confessing something, wanting the fight to be over, wanting the conflict to be over. Maybe you were protecting a child and you're no longer. This is like dropping the burden, dumping a load, dumping a burden, dumping all your responsibilities and perhaps dumping it on someone else, or confessing to end the conflict, the problem, the fight, the competition, whatever it is. That already happened, and now you're upright. Maybe you were in the right, you feel in the right, so you have no problem confessing. But it was a burden because you didn't want others to get hurt in the situation, perhaps. But there's some kind of sudden epiphany or explosion, some kind of eruption or event. Maybe so you blew your crown wide open. Maybe someone blew their top. This was a fight that might have happened already, and it caused a confession, right? Something blew your mind, blew your cover, blew your top. But something sudden happened. Perhaps with the Emperor, okay? So we have the Emperor and you over here, and now the Emperor's over here with you. So it definitely looks like a fight or a competition with the Emperor, whether it was for a house or over children. And maybe the children are upset because it's a house that they lost out on. Let's see what else is coming up here. Before I was focusing on anything, we're still on that last energy. There's some kind of final judgment or announcement, a wake-up call, a rebirth energy. I'm going to put that back in the deck, see if it comes back up again. Around how you are seen is coming clean, or perhaps cleaning up the house. What's going on with that Seven of Swords reversed? Standing up for yourself, taking the high road, right? Coming clean. There's a confession here for sure. Someone took the high road and came clean about the truth. And there the truth was coming out earlier too. Okay? Rising above, awakening, coming out. No matter what happens to others, it's like you're doing the right thing. Maybe you should have come out earlier, but it wasn't you who did it, and maybe you were just trying to protect someone because you didn't, maybe it was a child and you didn't want them to go to jail because it would ruin the rest of their life. And then all of a sudden that child did something else and hurt another child, and now you need to come clean about what you know. It's just an example of what it could be. And there's the Sun reverse, which is out of control children. This can be illness, this can be being drained, overexposed, perhaps kids who need sunshine. This could be radiation burn as well. Maybe in a hospital situation, maybe a child who's getting treated with radiation was overradiated or burned. Or it could just be that an idea of getting burned, coming out about whatever it is, but you'll know what it is. The Knight of Cups, why is that your block? The Knight of Cups reversed. The Knight of Wands and the Wounded Warrior. This is you leaving this energy behind, this Knight of Cups. You're not going to be associated with that kind of energy or behavior anymore. And so, of course, this person's pissed, defending themselves still. And you're no longer willing to defend anything. It's like you have to be truthful. I'm not going to ruin my life, my reputation by keeping alive for somebody else. That's the energy I'm getting for you, that you're doing the right thing. And the wounded warrior now has to do their own work in recovering here, which looks like they are. But maybe you were babying them too much. You were doing the work for them, and now they can't rely on you anymore. They have to recover on their own, right? They can't be whiny and blah, 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 blah. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. Why do we have the Queen of Cups there at the end? Emotional satisfaction. Or perhaps someone has a hostage. All right, this is someone who feels imprisoned or anxious, fear. That's this person. This person's happy and satisfied. There could be some arrogance here, though, because this person feels trapped. Or this is you doing the right thing, right? If they feel trapped, it's up to them to free themselves. This is that victim mentality thing. And I can relate to this. I have no Aries in my chart, but my mother's in an Alzheimer's facility. And yes, she probably feels trapped. But yes, I'm going to be happy anyway. Okay? You can't live your life and sacrifice your life in negative energy because this person's in negative energy. And that's the energy that's coming up as well. So the Queen of Cups is upright, but she's longing for something that she can't have, or is not within her reach at the present moment. So why do we have the Two of Swords reversed? The Two of Swords is being knocked for a loop. Someone felt weak when they got this new information. When the clarity came in, it may have caused ego death, or an ego to go out of control. It could be a kid maybe lost control, a Leo. But this is healing, shining your light, having your dreams come true. This can be a Leo reversed and an Aquarius upright who are not getting along. Also, the weakness can be the surrender, giving up. And it could literally be someone giving up on their deathbed because they're so weak. Wanting to like that last good night. So someone wanting to give up because they're on their deathbed. That can be someone on hospice as well. And that's why the kids are all upset, because someone they love is passing away. So why do we have the Magician? The Magician is going to make it all better. So there's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups in the past was reversed, perhaps sad, or perhaps being manipulative, or offering new passion, inspiration, growth, or creativity. It's like putting it out there and then just turning away because they're afraid it's going to be rejected. So assuming it's going to get rejected before anyone even gets a chance to look at it. So, but now the Magician has taken that, look at this. The Magician has taken that wand in as part of their arsenal there. Now there's a cup here too. It looks like the cup is hanging on his chain. Like this cup belongs to him. But he's being kind of aggressive about it, right? He's taken the gift. He's taken her heart. But he's coming on kind of strong right here. Okay, this is some kind of heated debate or exchange, not expressing someone's true feelings or desires. So this could be a magician, who's too egotistical to express their feelings because they don't want anyone else to have control over them. And because they manipulate people, maybe they assume others will manipulate them. But coming out of this is also inspiration. This is someone excited to approach the High Priestess here. Maybe this person was having a bad time with the Queen of Cups reversed and is going towards the High Priestess here. So what comes up next for Aries? Well, then you have the Ace of Pentacles. This can be an offer of time, money, and energy, a brand new life, a perfect contentment, someone offering you a loan or paying back what they owed. There's a little impish energy, childish energy here, which is really inspired, which is that there's that Page of Wands. I told you the Page of Wands was missing. Now you have all 4 pages. They're all reversed except for the Page of Wands, who's inspired to a new life. After being left for dead, perhaps? Or maybe there was an offer for a new life, and then someone was rejected, left for dead with only Bambi or that Page of Cups energy to save them. And the 6 of Cups reversed, which is either a negative past, perhaps you had a bad childhood or child abuse was involved, or just a bad, breakup with a relationship when you were young that really just tainted you for everybody else. This also could be siblings, best friends on the outs, the past returning, children being difficult, right? Being moody and then we have the High Priestess upright. So that's upright in 2 places, which can be Pisces. It can also come up as Virgo, which is that very virginal energy. So let's clarify all this for Aries. So Aries, you have the Emperor, which can be Gemini or Virgo. We had Virgo out there already, so this could be Gemini. And then we have Pisces down here upright. And we had the Emperor, which is Aries upright, you, and plus you, the Queen of Wands, Aries. And Virgo upright, Scorpio reversed. And those are just the major arcanas in the read. And then Gemini. But we also have the Queen of Wands. We have all of the pages, which is all the suits in the deck. So the only one that was upright was Fire of the young energies here. And then the Queen of Cups, of course, too, the Cups energies. And the 2 Knights, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Cups, both reversed. A lot of negative kid energy here. So maybe somebody passed away. Maybe it was a child at school who passed away, where all the kids go to the funeral, that kind of thing. That could be as well. And that could be someone who took their life, someone who might have committed suicide, or again, a tragic accident happened. So the Ace of Pentacles, why is that there? A new life. The King of Swords, in uncomfortable energies, not walking away, with the Queen of Pentacles. So they're both upright, but there's uncomfortable energy between them. But this is leading to a new life offer. The Queen of Pentacles could be a Virgo, because we have the Hermit coming out right after that. Or that could be the Queen of Pentacles also getting advice, perhaps financial advice. There's uncomfortableness between her and the King of Swords, so those 2 may be breaking up or coming together. It's hard to tell, but there is an offer of money or new life here. And then the 10 of Swords, which is a betrayal. So why do we have that? That can also be a massage or acupuncture. So there's a soulmate here, finding peace with the soulmate. So it's letting go of something to find peace with the soulmate here. But after it's being upright, it's then reversed with this. So why is that? Well, someone's dependent or lost their money, power, and independence. This could be someone who's a financial drain as well. Someone's like finding peace with a soulmate away from this financial drain. So I don't know if the Queen of Pentacles was draining the King of Swords and he's leaving her, or if he's leaving financial drains or perhaps kids who have been draining him and dependent on him for the Queen of Pentacles, which can be a Virgo. It doesn't have to be. But there's Pisces right there as well. And why is the 6 of Cups reversed then? Because there looks like a betrayal. It's like they want to come together with this energy, but there's been a betrayal. And it could be a High Priestess energy or psychic abilities, a secret. All right, so the 6 of Cups is reversed because of good news that came in, or the journey leading the way, someone who gets a lot of attention in the awakening process. This also could be someone with a really good reputation and is a little bit famous or a lot famous. And then this is another person who's awakening and how their paths are coming together. So maybe their paths didn't mesh because one affected the other in an adverse way, or it was perceived that way. And then we have the High Priestess here at the end. Why is that? The King of Wands, getting over himself. That can be Aries as well. This is someone impatient, getting over losing patience. So I don't know if you're in the medical field, you could be losing patience. Or someone who's no longer a patient, or looking back at getting over any loss, regret, guilt, shame. clinging to the past and a fallen angel, not being of a higher love. This could be a Sagittarius reverse, or just really impatient, and him blowing his stack, but he's not here. But he's like looking back at getting over him, this part of himself, the part of him that blows his stack and is an impatient angel. And we have the Page of Pentacles that we started out with over here, reversed again. Someone in need of help, money, opportunity, or has trouble learning their lesson, or perhaps an opportunist. So maybe this King of Wands was seen as an opportunist, because that is not nice energy right there. Okay? That's someone who takes advantage of other people. So he's looking back and getting over himself. Maybe he's changing or turning a new leaf. And I just want to pull one more time for that. Let me pull for the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands coming up there? They're definitely connecting. This is someone, there may have been a negative history between two people, and now the King of Wands, or even the King of Swords, whether it's the same person or two different people, definitely want to bridge that gap. Maybe someone's very overwhelmed by this because of a betrayal. Okay? I just got a scam call. That's a message. Okay, so some kind of scam or betrayal. This also can reference any kind of ending pain or painful ending, so it can reference any kind of back treatment, associated things like massage and acupuncture, chiropractor, anything that has to do with the back. Okay. So we're going to pull an energy deck card for you. The bottom of the deck then ends up with the Knight of Pentacles, which then would be the underlying energy for your read, coming out of social distancing, third-party situations, negative influences, groups that you shouldn't be associated with, perhaps settling out or sharing with others that were negative, and reaping rewards of settling out and then moving on. Okay, so this is your energy coming into this read. All right, so then energy card for Aries. Very interesting read, Aries. What is the takeaway for Aries from this read? What does Aries need to know? Okay. And it's interesting because we have the Queen of Wands reversed over here with the Queen of Swords. And that could be two mothers of the children who are having issues. Or they could be two people, they could be two sisters, two friends, two lovers who are definitely on the outs. Those two women can also be represented by the two children in the garden there that aren't getting along. It could be best friends from childhood not getting along, and maybe because of children. But that's, your energies here is the Queen of Wands upright. We have the Queen of Wands reversed over there, so you've kind of flipped yourself around, unless that's a different fire sign. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Again, I said everything was coming up in your stomach area. So 37 is the King of Cups, unconditional love, and shining your light. So this is about, being a loving person, being truthful, and standing up for yourself, even when it's difficult. Doing the right thing, even when it's difficult. The door to personal healing and happiness. Okay, bringing the outdoors inside, allowing the rainbow and the purity of the dove to come in, open your window. And whenever one door closes, another door opens, and it may be even more magnificent. To bring the outside in, allow the rainbow and all the beauty of nature to come into your life. Okay, so this was cards coming up too. So when one door closes, another opens. When this window falls out, there's still all these other doors and windows available to you. You have adjacent possibilities. And the 24 is the Queen of Wands. That's you. The bottom of the deck is the journey. The 2 of the High Priestess, crossing that 4D bridge to the 5D world, heaven on earth. And this is going away from a relationship, perhaps that wasn't working for you, that no longer resonates for you. Okay? Having the confidence to walk away because you have other possibilities. Okay? I hope that was helpful for you, Aries. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. And was there any other new signs that came up for you? Nope, it was Gemini and Pisces. Yeah, and you've emboldened yourself. Rise and be love, you guys. I will talk to you soon. Have an amazing day.